Y'all are live. Live from Come On
What do
Mountain.
I do with my hand?
What's up, guys?
What's going on, everybody?
Hello, hello.
And happy Monday.
Happy Monday.
Mm.
Well, let me get my volume situated here real quick. It's
Oh, I knew somebody was going to do it. It was Uncle David.
always
Yeah.
Uncle David.
I heard Alyssa's phone binging too. Bing.
Uh, all right, let me know if we're coming in clear, if you can hear us, and all of that, because as you can see, it's a remote location that we got going on here today.
It's all great. He said, "What's up, rock stars? What's up, bro?"
Hey, hey, guys.
Virginia Gamble. Hello from Chiefland, Florida. What's up, Virginia?
What's going on, Chief?
That's a town out there by where we used to live.
Yeah.
All right,
Nice.
everybody's saying loud and clear. They can hear us. That's good. Well, as you can see, we have some people that crashed the mountain.
Mm-hmm.
I got a phone call somewhat late yesterday, not too late. Mama V said that old White Rock was in the area and would like to Come On Mountain. So gave them my number and we set it up and they've been out here since about 11 o'clock this morning.
Yeah. It's beautiful
I
here.
mean, there's this guy that's always saying, "Come on, let's
Come
go
on.
to another adventure."
Come on.
So we figured
Let's
we'd
take
go
an
on another
adventure.
adventure.
Exactly.
Right.
You know, got to practice what you preach, you know.
And to Ann, how's it going?
Our Mountain Home says, "Hey, Tara and Jason. We already got 221 people in here in the first 2 minutes. That's a good sign.
267 just jumped up
Oh,
on us.
nice.
Yeah.
Mm.
Loud
Radio,
and clear from South London, UK. What's going on,
Nice.
Kevin? How are you tonight, buddy?
Radio Jonesy, Tasmania. What's going on?
Hey, Jonesy.
It's all Grady. I have not said hi to y'all yet. So hello, Auntie Ann. Hello. Into the mist. I see you.
I was just about to holler out,
Hi,
Lindsay. We see you,
sweetheart.
fam. What up, though?
As y'all can see, I got me a brace on my elbow finally. It's still messed up. I ain't gonna lie. Picking up my drink right there still hurts, but
Right.
I'm still working, still getting it done.
Dennis Green, what's up, brother? Hey,
We did good
bang,
watching
bang,
some
Niner
work.
gang. Yeah.
Yeah, when they showed up, I was building the shelter for the goats, and then they went and toured the landing.
Yeah.
And by the time they got back, I already finished the
Yeah.
goat
He
shelter.
was, I swear we were down there 5 minutes. We come back, he had it done.
I told them it's magic.
He got me convinced. Must have been the air up here in this elevation.
The elevation. But yeah, the goats got a new shelter. It's all done until winter. And winter, I'm going to add a little bit more stuff to it. But right now, it's their summer digs. It's their summer house in the Hamptons.
Oh,
Compared
it's
to
Hampton-y.
compared to what it was, it's a huge upgrade.
Well, it's
Absolutely.
not a porta potty no more. An outhouse, which they love that outhouse. But I don't know. I got another plan for the outhouse. I think it's going to end up in my garden area as like a decor
Oh, okay.
type thing.
Right.
And just in case, you know, I need to use it.
Right?
You never know.
You never know.
Lila
Okay.
Newton, what's going on?
Oh.
Paul Honeyman, what's up,
Paul
brother?
made it in here. What's going on, brother? Country to coast. We got one of your hats rocking up
Oh.
in here.
And you're wearing one.
Oh yeah. Well, I always wear it.
Hey.
This is my work hat right now. I can't step out no more because it's all sweaty. Oh, Ryder said hi to everybody. Ryder.
There's some friendly pets.
Yeah, they're definitely they got
Look,
personality.
Midnight's right behind
Oh,
you.
midnight. Midnight made an appearance. Domino's around here somewhere.
They knew it was showtime.
Yeah, oh yeah. Oh yeah. As soon as the
Domino
camera
was right
comes on, yeah, Domino was right here being a little camera shot.
Yeah.
Domino got in a little bit of trouble. He went down to the landing today without permission.
Yeah.
So
We looked up and here
Hi,
comes
sweetheart.
Domino. We're like, oh, what's up, Domino?
hey,
Simply Jan Homestead, what's up?
Hi,
Junk the Jim Homestead, what's
Gary.
up, Gary and Mary?
what's going on, guys? Hey, David, come on, Homestead and Mike. Everybody saying hi. Ain't coming up on tags. Love y'all. Oh, okay. Well, we love you too.
Nice.
It's all great.
Oh, it's all great. Susie Jacobson, hello, we love you.
Hi, Susie.
My
I
que-
do appreciate all her messages every day, for sure.
My question is when is It's All Grady coming to visit the mountain?
Ooh, good question.
I mean,
I heard
maybe Thursday.
that maybe Thursday they might be in the area. Maybe.
Maybe. I'm just saying, you know, it's magic here. It's
I mean,
magic.
It is. It really truly is.
They ought to be able to find it. They got their back road to their place is about like the back road.
Well,
that
see,
brought
they have
us
a
to here,
pig trail, and I have a goat trail.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But it didn't lie. It held up to its name.
Yep.
Yeah, they got a little lost. I had to stop my build today, and they said, "Yeah, we'll be there in 15 minutes." 15 minutes went away, so I packed up the truck real quick and drove down there. And I was sitting there, and I seen them doing circles and stuff.
Well, I
Coloring,
made the
yeah.
mistake coming from where we were over at Ivy's. Made the mistake of sitting just what was the most direct route.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm gonna put that in the old Gippus and we're gonna roll with it. And when it said fire access road, and I should have knew better, but I didn't. So we just kept going. So the directions he gave us to follow at the end
We're
were backwards.
Yeah.
So
Went through the mountain road.
Randall, $10 superset says, "Oh, lock the doors and hide the kids. Howdy, y'all."
What's up, Randall?
Yeah, all the kids are the kids that are here on my mountain, anyways, are all just lounging out in the yard right now everywhere.
they finally quieted down over there too.
Yeah,
so.
yeah. Lissa went over there and riled up the goats before the live. She was like, "All right, let's get up, make some noise."
Is it Chanel that's my favorite?
Chanel, yes.
I love that goat. I might be leaving here with the goat.
I
She's
tell
the
you
only
what,
one that loves Chanel.
she's the only one that loves Chanel. I ain't gonna lie to you. Chanel would probably be the first one. Mhm.
That you sent home with Rat Rock.
Yeah, she's vocal to say the least.
Shiloh Acres, what's going on?
Lala, what's going on? I see you, Grumpy Grandpa Patriot Show. How you doing? Karen, how are you? Hit the like button, folks. Yes, hit the like button. We got 487 people in here. I have no clue how many likes. Oh, let's see here.
Mr. MT Homestead, Big Mike hanging out with us. What's up, brother?
Love the new goat enclosure. More to munch on. LOL. Yes, absolutely. And they've already put a big dent in it. They're probably going to have to move here in about 2 weeks.
Listen, I ain't been up here since Thursday. And when I came up here and seen it, I was like, holy smokes, they really did some work.
Oh, Mr. MT Homestead, what's going on, Big Mike?
Petrus, what's going on?
I hit it on the way in. Hello. Okay. Well, thank you, Glenda. I got your email. I'm going to do the mail call here sometime this week. It's going to take a little while to film that, and I just haven't had time. I've been trying to get the animals situated because it's calling for rain this week, and I wanted to make sure that I got that shelter done before the rain came. I didn't want the animals out there all soaking wet and stuff. Goats do not like rain.
It's supposed to rain tonight, actually.
Yeah. Eclipse actually loves it.
Yeah.
Eclipse, you can have her a shelter if you want. She's still going to go out and play in the rain. It's just the way that she is.
Remember when you brought her up under the porch that night?
Yeah.
And we're like, what is she doing? And instead of being under the porch, she went out into the rain, got on the table, and stared into the window.
Yep. Yeah, and just sat in the rain. That's just she's different. She's different. She's definitely different. Uh-oh. Ryder's hunting.
Oh yeah.
Y'all can't see him, but he's chasing butterflies. Go chasing.
Somebody asked, I forgot I missed the comment, but it's gone now. But yes, we are all feeling better down on Drifting Dreamers 5.
Or they wouldn't be here.
And yeah, Uncle David has lifted quarantine, guys. We're allowed back on the mountain.
Y'all think I'm playing. I don't mess around with. I will get as dirty as you want to get. I will get as bloody as you want to get, processing animals and all that other stuff. I don't do them germs, guys. I don't do them. If people around me are sick, I shut it down. I shut it down. When I was married and had the kids and the family and everything like that, I would look like full hazmat going in there checking on the kids and stuff, gloves and stuff, and like, okay, here's some water. You know what I mean? And then I would Lysol the doorknobs on the way out.
Nice.
I don't do it. I'm not the one.
Little Bits of Life said, this is my first live. Hello from Apopka, Florida. I found your channel a week ago and have been watching all of your videos on both channels. I love the beautiful mountain. Y'all are so sweet.
Aw.
Nice.
Nice.
And speaking of which, moderators, gonna work y'all a little bit tonight. If y'all would spam their links, both of them in the chats all night.
Yeah, Auntie Anne's already been.
see
Yeah,
Auntie Anne
Oh,
is
she's on it. Auntie Anne's on
I
it.
know. I know. Trust
We
me.
love our Auntie Anne.
Hey, trust me.
They said your legs are blinding them, Mike.
Ooh, yeah, they are pretty white.
And we appreciate it. Like,
I
we
need
just
some
wanted
sun.
to hang out, have a good day, and
Yeah.
we were actually set to leave, and
Yeah, I wasn't having that.
no. And then he locked us in.
Joyce
As
still
soon as we were
caught, yeah.
thinking about it, he already took the thumbnail and stuck it on the page, and we're
Yeah.
yep, that's it.
I said, here, let's take a picture. Hey, guess what? Y'all are going live tonight.
Yeah.
It's a handy little trick, but
Hey,
that's part of that adventure. We
it's
got it.
magic.
Paul said, so long as Ryder don't come back with another bunny, David.
Yeah, he might.
He was just jumping over
He
there
might.
with a butterfly.
I don't know if y'all seen that live or not, but we was actually using Uber as a backdrop. Uber and
Yep.
Lyft.
Yep.
We just got through like leveling out the front yard to plant grass, and me and Mike was sitting there doing a live, and it was right at the end of the live. Ryder comes up out the woods over there with a full, not no baby bunny, a full wild rabbit, dead in its
Oh,
mouth,
wow.
It looked like
Carrying
a panther.
like this big, as big as him, and just carrying it all proud and laid it over there for me to see.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Charles Baker early a couple of months ago asked me if he would buy tickets for the Pittsburgh versus 49ers game opening season. Would I fly out and watch it? I said, man, don't tempt me with a good
I
time.
would.
He just said, hey Mike, how about them 49ers? And he said, I'm glad I didn't get those tickets for you, but congrats on the win.
Yeah,
He's
that
a
was
Pittsburgh.
that
fan.
wasn't much of a game. Biddy Boo's in the house. Hey, how are you?
Hello, dear.
Betty Boo just did a live the other night on Friday night. And go check that out before it got dark on her.
Yeah, I jumped in the shower real quick thinking I was going to have a little bit of time to get back on the live. And by the time I got back in there, it was already wrapping up. I didn't think about it getting dark sooner. We're losing daylight out here.
Yeah.
By
Yeah, and that's kind of why we decided to go ahead and do it out here today, because I don't know how many more that we'll be able to do out here. We still got a little time, being that I go at 6, but the 7 o'clock hour people are about to lose their outdoor live possibilities.
I know
without
that's what
lights.
we looked at for ours. Was we just talked
Yep.
about it last week with our live? Was we better get these last outdoor lives up? 'Cause
Yep.
without putting a bunch of lights up, and then you can't see because they're blinding you. And
Joseph said, David, did you feed them? No, actually, David ain't even ate today.
Yeah.
David's been working, but they brought snacks.
Yeah, White Rock brings their own snack.
Yeah, they brought snacks. And honestly, I would have did a whole thing, but this was kind of last minute.
Yeah.
type thing.
It was.
I found out late last night. I mean, I do have some leftovers and stuff that I cooked where if they wanted to eat, but they had sandwiches and crackers, and they was offering me food. I haven't eaten since this morning. I ate some Fruity Pebbles this morning, and I get tunnel vision, guys. I'm sorry. That's all I can say. I'm sorry. I'm gonna eat afterwards.
I wasn't here to check on him, guys. I'll take a little bit of responsibility on that
I'll
one. I
put
didn't
him
call to
back.
check
Now
on him.
she offered me food. It's just, man, when I get go mode and I'm on a mission to do something, you know what I mean? I just try to get it done. For me, the most important thing for me today was getting that goat shelter done. I really wanted to get them situated because I do watch the weather, and I seen also that there's a chance that it might rain tonight. Now that it's done, it will go through a drought. But if I wouldn't have did it, right now my goats and Eclipse will be over there getting drowned.
Hey,
Right.
Damian Robertson said, "Can I come? I can bring meat to burn. I love parties."
Hey, well, come on.
That's right.
Come on. Hey, I know somebody that knows how to burn it.
Yeah.
Come on.
Hat Creek Homestead, what's up, Don? Don's hanging out with I think they're like a trooper or something like that, like the little Cub Scouts or something
Oh,
like that.
I was about to say a super trooper.
Super trooper.
Oh,
Hanging out with a super trooper.
yeah, not
Where's
a
our
super
ticket?
trooper. Come on.
Super cheaper.
What did you cook, David?
What?
Yeah, I just answered that. I did not cook nothing. I know that's a rare thing. Normally, when people come to the mountain, I throw down. But like I said, this was a kind of an impromptu type
But
thing.
we threw it to him last minute. We came up here
Yeah.
with no expectations. It
We were
literally
actually
was
supposed to be
just,
home tonight.
yeah, we had other stuff we were doing.
They was
locally.
actually only going to stay for a couple hours.
Well,
Yeah.
you get to talking and you get to fellowshipping and it
See what happened was.
yeah.
Yeah, see what happened.
Yeah.
I am super glad that they reached out. Like I told y'all, this is our third meeting since we met. We met at the meetup this year.
The Oklahoma
At the
MT
Oklahoma,
meetup.
and man, we just instantly clicked. I just knew from talking to them, you get a vibe, you know, and I knew instantly they're my type of people. I said that as soon as I left there. And there was a few there that I kind of got that, but I don't always get that feeling. I'm pretty good at reading people.
Right.
I'm pretty good at reading who's
Aw,
going to kind of
thank you.
blend in with my world because I'm different.
Maybe a little bit.
You know, it ain't everybody else, guys. I'm different. I know I'm different, but I like my different.
Oh
And-
yeah.
and,
You have to embrace it. I mean,
yeah.
that's
Yeah.
the greatest part, and I think
Yep.
that's probably why a connection with everybody that we've been meeting and hanging out with and stuff like that was, you know, you get this connection that until you experience it, you can't even explain. Like we've tried, I think every one of us to try to come up with a word or a phrase to say like, what is it? And it's when you experience it, you're gonna know.
Yeah.
Because until then, you know,
You
it's,
know what it feels like to me, the best way I can describe it, and I know Paul's gonna hate me for saying it, but I feel team. Like every time I've been part of like a real team, as in sports or something like that, that camaraderie that you get, you know, being a part of the team that wants you to win, and it's not all about yourself, you know.
right.
Well, two things right off that I found out, which was a big one for me. Military, nurse.
Yeah.
That right there says all you need to know to
Oh.
begin with, because it's all about giving and putting yourself out there for other
Yep.
people. And I'm not military. I never got a chance to actually do that. Came close, but never got a chance to do that. But I do the same thing. I try to put myself out there and help as many people as I can and stuff like that. And I'm sorry, but you can't be either one of those without having that in you.
That's real.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
Wow.
Right.
Thank
So,
you.
so for me, that was that. As soon as I found that out, I already knew, like, okay, let me pay attention. You know what I mean? And then just kind of hanging out. We was hanging out over there at Tim's camper and stuff, and got to talking and telling stories and all that other stuff. And I knew then that, and then also found out they was in Arkansas. And I was just like, yeah, we're gonna research this a little bit more. So,
Well, thank you.
I got to see them at the Grady's. I haven't got to see their place yet. Now they grace me with their presence at my place. So guess what? Y'all know that I'm all about an adventure.
Yeah,
Time,
So,
time to get to White Rock Nation.
yeah,
absolutely.
time to go. Hey, come on, I love that handle. Come on, White Rock Nation.
Mm-hmm.
I like that. All right, we got 678 people in here already in
I got
18 minutes.
681.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, 681.
Hey, story of my life. I'm always a little behind, but it's okay.
Well, the first time I met Lissa was at Ten Killer in the bathhouse.
Yeah.
And you'd lost, was it you that lost the phone?
I lost my phone.
Yeah. And so I
Like
was
3
trying-
times that weekend or something. I think it was.
Alyssa had a good time, guys.
I did. Yeah,
Good
it was
time.
a lot of fun. It was a lot of
The only thing she was keeping up with was the kids.
Yep.
Right.
Everything else was option.
Yeah.
Big Wave said, well said, David. I'm military and my wife is a nurse too.
Exactly.
Nice.
Exactly.
Camaraderie. Yep.
I got so much respect for the military, first responders, and all of that. And to me, nurses are on the front line. They see some stuff that not many people can handle, guys. For real. My ex is in the military, or not the military, but the medical field and stuff like that as well. So I've been around a ton of doctors, ton of nurses, and all that other stuff. And I got a ton of respect for them. Trust me. They work hours that, like me, I work around the clock. I bet you her shifts were probably like 20 hours.
Man.
There
on
was
a
on
normal.
occasion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
There was
She would actually have to sign up for a lesser shift, knowing she was going to work the longer one anyways. Because if she signed up saying, well, I'm already going to work, 16 hours, so I'll sign up for a 16-hour shift, and then that turns into a 20 or 24. So
Yeah.
it was like, well, let me sign up for the 8 because I'm guaranteed a minimum 12 or 16.
Yeah,
So
never over a 16 because there's legalities that start coming in now.
Tim says,
Yeah.
you don't have to say anything more. Military and nurse, much respect.
Oh,
That's
thank
right.
you.
Yes, and speaking of which, if y'all want to get to know these guys, go over to their channel, subscribe, tell them that Come On sent you. You're not going to be disappointed. They did the same thing. They came from up north. They was wanting a little bit of milder seasons. I guess he was tired of digging out of like 20-foot snow and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So, and they wanted to kind of live the American dream, to kind of be self-sufficient, stuff like that, just like what we are all chasing here. And, they sold everything up there, got them a little nest egg, and came and tried to live debt-free and try to build their whole little deal right here, just like we all are kind of doing. So,
Joy Silcock said, Dave, are you guys planning on building a storm shelter when you build your home?
Everything I build is a storm shelter. Come on. Now, yeah, I'm actually going to build a shipping container storm shelter. But you know, I try to make everything multi-purpose. Everything I do, I want it to be a multi-purpose type deal. So I want to do kind of like a bunker thing, but I want to dig it right over there where the mountain starts going downhill. And I want the face of it to stick out the side of the mountain and the rest of it to be buried.
I like that.
And I want to do a deck off the front and stuff and kind of make it like a mother-in-law suite. And even though I don't have mother-in-law, guys, hit me up if you got a good family or whatever. You know what I mean? Still single.
We have our third subscriber to the homesteadersonly.com. All right, we might have to launch this website.
Woo,
Yeah,
let's put you in touch. We'll have your people trucks our
I'll be the spokesperson.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'll be the one up there like that.
I do want to say hi to Miss Penny up north.
Hey, Miss Penny.
Yep. She was in here and she's like, I know you couldn't see my chat.
Yeah.
Yeah, we love you, Penny.
Yeah, but I want to do that. I just want to have the face kind of sticking out the mountain with a little deck so you can go out there and kind of grill. But at the same time, it double as a bunker.
Yeah.
Nice.
You know what I mean? I think it's a win-win because, yeah, I could do a bunker that only gets used maybe every couple of years when you have a bad one come through or whatever. But why not have something that's kind of a multi-purpose?
right.
You know what I mean? And I think that'd be kind of cool.
Yeah.
We've got the plan a little bit with that, and that's what we're talking. Is ours is more of we want a storm shelter, but also like a root cellar, and make it one where hey, you're using it all year long as food storage, but I know it's secure enough that if I need to go in
But
there,
that's not really a novel idea. All we're doing is taking back what our great grandparents and them did before us and bringing those ideas back for self-sustainability.
I think that's a great multi-purpose thing or whatever. And honestly, you never know. Mine might end up being a root. I got to grow something first, guys. I don't have nothing to put in the cellar.
we got some, you can throw some bags of Doritos in there and see if they'll grow some roots or something. I don't know.
Yeah, guys, Lissa did put a channel out or put a video out on her channel today, but we had to bring it back down because while she was previewing it, we should have previewed it before it went out, but while she was previewing it, we noticed that she lost one of her green screens again. And so she had to put it on private. It should be up and re-uploaded tomorrow, probably about 3-4 o'clock.
And you don't want to miss it. Go ahead and put her new link up there too, because she be crafting. Man, she be crafting.
Lissa be crafting.
Lissa had, because she's been quarantined up in here, like the zombie apocalypse up in here, whatever you say. So she ain't seen, but her creeping it real that she made me is already hanging in the tiny house. It is already hanging. Love it, guys. Love it. Petrie's Embroidery Creation says, I'm a trauma operation nurse in Baltimore, MD. I have seen my share of death, dying in my 23 years. Wish people would get along.
Absolutely.
Thank you for everything that you do, and I could not agree more. Peace, love, and happiness. Ain't nobody got time for none of the other stuff.
That's right.
Everybody's commenting about how Domino went over there to Lissa.
Oh, yeah.
Well, she has this aura about her, and that's why I think her channel is so perfect for her, because just even being in her presence, she's got this calming aura to her. And it just puts you at ease, and it just makes you feel like you've known her forever and ever and a day. And y'all need to go check that out. Everyone needs some meditation. Oh, no, shucks, you are.
And on the flip side, Domino ain't coming to me right now. Domino got in trouble today. Domino knows that he's been a bad boy, so he's hiding.
Robert Young Jr., that's a great question. He says, I don't think anyone has asked this before, but if we skip the ads, does it hurt you financially? It doesn't hurt us financially, but that's how we make our main source of revenue is from the ads. So it's definitely not helping us any at all.
Yeah, well, on the flip side, yes. If you don't watch the ads, we don't get paid.
Yeah.
So yes, the ads is a very big part of kind of how we make all of this happen. And guys, I'm not gonna lie to you, it's expensive. to do all of this.
Oh yeah.
There's a lot of costs. Like everybody's always like, well, why don't you do this? And why ain't you done this? And like, I've heard 1,900 times I need an industrial mulcher. Have y'all priced some industrial mulcher? There's a reason why I don't have one right now. I would love one, but I don't have one. This stuff costs a lot of money. Building, especially now with the way the economy is, building supplies right now, guys, are 2 to 3 times what they used to be to build.
That's right.
So to keep all of this stuff going or whatever, it costs a lot of money. So yeah. If you have time, watch the ads. If you don't have time to watch the ads, watch the video and then play it again when you're sleeping and let the ads run. Come on.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a really good question because with us being fairly new, I wouldn't have known that.
Yeah.
You know, like I don't know if it makes a difference.
It's just like
it makes a difference how long they stay in the video.
It's just like TV, guys. You know, like the Super Bowl. You know, that's the biggest ad that there is. And people paid millions of dollars for 30 seconds.
Right.
On
Like
a Super Bowl
$5 million.
commercial.
Yeah.
Well, we get a small portion of what YouTube makes for people to put ads on our videos. So that's how it works. And when I say small, I mean small portion of it and stuff. And it's just like TV. That's how TV stations function. They don't make money any other way. It's by the commercials.
Yeah.
Right. The advertisers pay the TV station, and that's how you get Law and Order and all these other shows and stuff like that. That's how it all works. It's no different on YouTube, guys.
Right. MHND 305 said Saudi Arabia in the house. Love you, come on, and DD5.
Wow.
What's up?
All the way from the desert.
Yep.
That's awesome.
I love hearing people check in from all around the world.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's awesome. It
That
just
is
blows
really
my
cool.
mind.
Yeah.
That somebody sitting in the desert in Saudi Arabia right now and stuff might be watching me and look outside and see an oil well out there pumping in the desert. That's just pretty cool.
The world
Right,
is really small.
Yeah, it
It
is.
can be. Yeah.
Also, you can pay for YouTube Plus or whatever it's called, and then money gets distributed to the channels you watch. Yes, that as well. If you don't want to watch the ads, you can pay for the YouTube premium
YouTube
type
premium.
thing,
Yeah.
and not have to watch commercials, and then we get a small portion of that. It's not as much as the ads, but it's still a portion.
Yeah. Shiloh Acres said, I only skip the political ads. Sorry, because I know you don't choose them, and no, not yelling, just making a comment visible. Shiloh Acres, that's the perfect way to get a comment read out loud.
Yeah.
If you type in all caps, it's able for us to see it a lot better.
And at whatever channel you're trying to hit, because it highlights it orange, and we have 833 people in here right now, so it gets the jumping.
Yeah.
And absolutely. We do not pick what ads are played on our channel. So I definitely need to make that clear.
Right.
It's nothing we have to affiliated with or anything like that, because trust me, I've watched some of my own videos and stuff that popped up, and I'm like, why is that on a homesteading channel?
Yeah.
You know what I
Now
mean?
you do have the option. I went through and found out when we were setting everything up. You do have the option. You can go in and block certain
Genre.
genres of ads,
But then we found that not to be true because something popped up.
Yeah, they're still gonna play.
Yeah.
I mean, they give us certain tools, but I just honestly let YouTube do its thing with that, and I do my thing. It's a full-time job for me just to do what I'm doing. So
you know what?
It
We'll
is
just put
today.
that up.
I was going to mention it. I was just waiting for the right opportunity.
And I will tell you this, guys, the ads are based off you. It's not based off us. It's your watching habits. It's what you're searching for on Google. Google owns YouTube.
Right.
Google is the largest search engine in the world. YouTube is the second. Okay. So they know what you're searching for. They know. Your mama might not know, but they know what you've been looking at. Okay. And that's the type of stuff that's going to show up on your YouTube.
Yeah.
Philip Sabin said, hi from the Philippines.
Come on, Mountain. Are you going to do a mail pickup? A mail call or a mail pickup? I do go pick up the mail every once in a while, but most of the time
we do pick up the mail mostly.
These two are in town a lot more than I am. I love Come On Mountain, guys, and I try not to leave as much as possible unless we're going on an adventure.
Yeah.
So I don't go often, but every once in a while I go check the mail.
It's all about that teamwork.
Yeah.
I got to throw this out here. I was just scrolling and happened to see the comment, and my brain hit me of what today was.
Oh, yes. 9/11.
Arnold Bodner says, "Hey, guys and girls, I'd like to remind you one thing today. 22 years ago, the United States of America was under attack when the Twin Towers was attacked, and we should remember those who lost lives."
Absolutely. Yep. I still remember exactly where I was at when I found out and what was going on. I was actually in Tampa, Florida, and I woke up to it, and it was like, oh, my God. So, yeah, absolutely. I actually meant to mention it on the Keeping It Real today with you guys, but with them coming and everything and us got to talking and stuff, I kind of spaced it. But yes, absolutely.
Yeah, I think I was sitting on the couch drinking coffee, and I was pregnant for my daughter, and yeah, started watching that news feed.
I was in algebra class.
Yep.
Penny says, "Girl, I never thought someone could out-talk you."
Oh, yeah.
Well, me or David?
Well, you found either one.
Yeah.
I mean, that's my job.
That's right.
I do have the gift of gab, for sure.
Rogue 53 says, "I don't normally get ads. Is it because I'm subscribed? No, it's because you are extremely lucky."
Yes.
Even we get ads when we watch our own content.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Come on, today is my granddaughter's birthday, too. Well, happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Gun Mandel said, "I'm sitting in the north of Norway watching you come on in DD5. What's up, Gun Mandel?"
That's awesome.
Yes, and Bob, I will never forget. Trust me.
Yeah.
Ever.
You know, and with
Not a forgettable thing.
No, it's not. No, it is not.
You know, and
Sharon Huggins, yeah, Domino looks very comfortable.
Cindy Brown says, "Tomorrow is my birthday." Well, let me be the first to tell you happy birthday. Well, second, because she beat me to it. But second to tell you happy birthday.
Yeah.
I gotta up my game since someone thinks I'm not talking.
Yeah, what's up? Come on. Don't be getting all shy now.
Right.
All right, Randall, I had just gotten out of the military a few years prior. Almost did an about face. Nice. Well, thank you for your service, buddy.
Yeah, thank you.
And Paul said that Angela Nerney was trying to ask you. She said, "I sent you a package. I was curious if you got it."
More than likely. I've actually got a bunch of packages right now that I've actually been storing up because it kind of comes in waves with me.
Right.
I'll go a while without getting a package, and then I'll get like a couple, and then a while, and this and that. And I have not done a mail call on Come On Homesteading in over a year.
Wow.
I've done a few on Keeping It Real. So this week I do have full intentions. You can ask them. I've been saving them. I haven't opened them, even though it's hard. I have not opened them. They're all stacked up in there. And I'm actually about to do a mail call on Come On Homesteading this week. So if you sent me a package, you are about to see me open them here very, very soon because I've waited about as long as I can wait. And I'm sure that I probably shot myself in the foot with some of them because it was probably for projects I was working on. And they're open or they're over. I have opened a few that I've used, and I will show them as well. So, yeah, that's coming.
Did you see the Randall Brunner?
I just read it.
Oh, okay.
Well, and that's always the nice thing, too.
Yeah.
Instead of totally shooting yourself in the foot, but we always have. I mean, we're all building our homestead, so you might not use it on that project, but you know there's another project coming. So
yeah, the projects never stop.
No, they don't.
Our local radio station started playing Christmas songs, but the tunes changed when the first plane hit the tower. Then everything went serious. We brought out the TV and watched it live. Yes, I actually, the first plane already hit. I was actually asleep and was woke up actually being told that we're going to war. And I was like, what? You know? And then I kind of came to, and I was actually awake for the second one to hit. So.
And you were already in the Marines.
Yeah, I was on my way into work, and we'd heard it on the radio, and then of course we got in. We were working, at my shop, and just listened to it, and then kind of everyone looking at each other because we knew what was coming, but we didn't know how or what. You know, like you join with somewhat of an expectation. You know, prior to 9/11, most of the guys that joined, you know, you thought about, hey, I'm going to join and have to, you know, the ultimate sacrifice or go deploy or do something like that. But so little things really that were publicized were known. So the likelihood of it, I mean, we trained like we were going to, but there was several, you know, military members that went in, did 20 years or plus, and never had to go into something like that. So you're lucky you were prepared for it, and we didn't know what that meant at the time until we actually, you know, did get stood up and hey, it's time to go do your job, do what you've been training for.
And I know he won't talk much about it, but he was in the initial push into Baghdad, and I'm forever grateful for the freedoms my husband has provided.
Yeah, I'm forever grateful for everybody that had anything to do with it, because us sitting here right now talking about how beautiful it is and how we enjoy this life that we got and the freedom to actually be able to sit here and talk to you guys and do what we do is directly because of guys like that.
That's right.
100%. So, yeah, you will never hear me say a crossword, and trust me, if you come at me incorrectly about talking about one of these guys right now, you better get right with Jesus. That's all I got to say, because I appreciate every bit of it. I also come from a pretty strong military family background. My biggest hero in my life is my grandfather, and he retired from the Navy pretty high on up there, then went back as a civilian and retired again, helping the Navy. So he dedicated his whole life, and that is the best man I've ever known in my life. He taught me when I had nobody else to teach me. Right. So military, even though I didn't actually serve myself, it holds a very, you can see, I mean, just sitting here right here, you can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and there's one on the other side. 6 American flags. Yeah, that was one of them. That's the biggest one. Yeah. Literally within eyesight, there's 5 American flags on my property right now. So it means a whole lot to me. And trust me, I am, there ain't a day that goes by that I am not grateful for what everybody has sacrificed for me to be able to live this life that I got. You can count on that.
Right. We got Tim with Ridge Life Ramblings hanging out with us. What's up, Tim?
Oh, speaking of another vet, speaking of even old Tim, you know, hey, you know, you think what you want to think about Tim, but he's one too. That's right. I love you, brother. I love you, Timothy.
Oh, good old Timothy.
Old Timothy.
If you,
let's see here. And that's another thing too, guys. You don't have to be in the military for me to feel that way. The families of the military people go through just as much. You know what I mean? Yep. Like I said, I come up in a military family and stuff, and there's a lot of hurt and heartache and worrisome and all kinds of stuff that happens back home in order for that person to be able to go serve and to fight for our freedom that goes along with it. So whenever I say I'm thankful for the military, it's not just the person that's actually over there serving, it's all the kids and the wives and the mothers and the fathers and all of that other stuff too, because trust me, they go through an awful lot as well.
It was worrisome as a mom. You know, our son joined the Marines, and yeah, it was knowing what the potential could be. You know, I'm a mom, so of course you're going to have those thoughts, but you know, fortunately he was very fortunate in that aspect. But yeah, so it just thank you.
Oh wow.
Yep, Phyllis Smith said, "You're welcome. I retired from the Army." And then Auntie Ann said, "I'm an Army mom." Everybody's talking about, you know, what branches that they're representing and stuff like that.
Yeah, no, Acres here says, I have Navy, Army, Air Force, Marines, National Guard all in my family.
Dang. Maverick Acres?
Yeah. No.
Oh, Shiloh Acres.
Shiloh. Yeah. Let's see here. Thank you, and you're welcome. All right, we got 915 people in here right now, guys.
Wow.
Let's see
Crazy part, we're talking about it. My number showed 9/11.
Oh, nice.
Oh, nice.
Let's see if we can get to 1,000 tonight for old White Rock. Here lately we've been hitting 1,000 plus. Let's see if we can get it. So share it with everybody, guys. Let's get at least 1,000 people to get to know these great people right here, and get them some shine because they deserve some shine.
Well, thank you.
That's right.
And
We just wanted to visit.
I mean, you never know. Afterwards, they might get a little shine anyways
That's
because
right.
you are in the mountains. I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
Yep.
Randall, Tim is what us squids would call a bobblehead. Love you, Tim. Need another Harley review. What you doing, Ryder? Hey, Domino. You done seen? Look at him. He's cross-eyeing me right now. Ryder done jumped up here. He's like, well, maybe I'll go check it
I
out.
had one of them on me.
O'Rourke's Littlefield said, so what does White Rock think of the River Valley area?
Oh, it's beautiful.
They're ready to move. Let's be honest.
It is.
You know, we've been kind of talking about it a little bit today, so we'll,
You notice O'Rourke's?
We're
We're representing.
they it's beautiful. It's hard to drive. I mean, that was part of why we even picked our area of Arkansas was it's hard to stay on the road of the beauty and the difference that we have, like that we've seen from being in North Central, is we have the same kind of topography when it comes to the mountains, the hills, but we don't have them long flatlands, the river bottoms that you can actually see the larger mountains in the background. So we won't lie, it's definitely been on our mind of, well, what could we sell the ridge for and find us a mountain to come on to.
They're welcome.
Yeah.
But we do love the Ridge, and we love where we're at, and we love the friends that we're making over there, and we're close to Denise and Marcel. They're gonna see.
That's a plus for sure.
Yeah.
But you got to be careful on those ridges because if you go too far on a ridge, you end up like Ridge Life.
Like when we first started with all that, the Ridge, like we were still so brand new in the YouTube that we never had even like crossed that. So here we were just like Ridge. And then here comes Tim. Ridge Live. We're like, oh, well, hey, we live in different states. It's all good. We can both live on a ridge.
There's more than one ridge in the world.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
When is White Rock coming to Tasmania? Said Radio Jonesy.
No, he's on it. Look, he's on the mend right now with some injuries and having a little bit of issues. So
I've already told him I'm coming.
He's already trying to hire us out to come do some work and just hang out. But
did you guys see the video Radio Jonesy put out where he went to a town called Penguin? He had his, I think it was his daughter and his grandson came up and got to visit for a little bit. And there's a town in Tasmania called Penguin. And I'm assuming, obviously there's a bunch of penguins out on the beach that might nest there or something like that. But the views from that was really awesome.
Oh, we've got to know Jonesy quite a bit. And he's shown us some of the views. Now, the thing you want to talk about, like Jonesy understands this hill life.
Right.
Because you walk out his back door, and the end of his backyard's about top of where that tree is.
Yay!
He understands that whole living on the side of a hill and beautiful area, and we'd love to come and visit. We're talking about it. It's in the works. Just not sure how soon.
All I can say is don't threaten me with a good time because I really don't have nothing to hold me anywhere, and I can jump on the plane. Just saying. I'm just saying.
David's gonna beat us there.
Hey, I'm all about an adventure. Which he told me whenever I went through this incident here not too long ago, with names that will not be spoken. He already told me get on a plane and come on.
Good way to get over it.
I was like, don't threaten me with a good time.
Come on.
Back when I was younger, I was a big fan of the old Tasmanian devil.
That's right.
Oh yeah.
He's always been my favorite Looney Tune.
Well, he had me with the accent. He had me with the accent.
Virginia Gamble said, David, are you a Dallas Cowboy fan?
No. I do have a Dallas Cowboy hat, and let me explain. When I was living in Dallas, I flew my son up for his 20th birthday. I flew my brother up for his bachelor party, per se, and I also had my nephew come down for his bachelor party and flew a friend of mine from Tampa as well up, and we just celebrated a whole week type thing, and I bought everybody tickets to the Dallas Cowboy football game because my brother is a huge Dallas fan. I was actually a Philadelphia Eagle fan for most of my adult life.
Yep. From what I've known,
well, from 7 years old until 2 years ago. Do the math, 2 years ago, 3 years ago, around that range. And it finally got to a point where I just could not root for them anymore, so I chose a different team. So I'm actually a Tampa Bay fan. My steel company was in Tampa. I lived in Tampa. I actually lived 2 blocks from the Raymond James Stadium, and also I helped build the Raymond James Stadium. So I'm actually a Tampa Bay fan, and I'm also a Kansas City fan. And I'm a Kansas City fan because of Andy Reid, and I don't like how Philly got rid of Andy Reid. So that was kind of the beginning of the end for me in Philly. So, but when Andy Reid retires, I will no longer be a Kansas City fan. So I'm really an Andy Reid fan, I should say. So no, I'm not a Cowboy. I'm actually a Buccaneer.
Speaking of Cowboys, Lone Cowboy Adventure said, "I'm a fan of the cheerleaders of the Dallas Cowboys."
Man, that is one good looking beard and 2 beard wannabes there, old Ridge Life. Now, Tim, we already know I can grow a beard if I want to. Okay, let's be clear. But some of us actually have to get out in this heat and actually work. I'm just saying. Tim, do you know anything about that? Oh no, you was on the river.
all them dealerships of that truck, they're all AC in there.
Yeah, and then floating down the Buffalo and then going here and concerts and all that. Tim got to keep it clean cut, you know. Oh, I'm sorry, Tim. I did not mean to say that. Timifer. Tim, I love you, brother.
I love her smile, though, Tim. Like, you can just see in the picture, she just brightens up my day when I scroll through Facebook and I see you guys. She's got such a beautiful smile about her.
No, she's very cool. I've got no bad there. I just got to mess with him because of the Timifer thing.
Oh, for sure. I think that's great.
I'm not going to lie to you. I wanted to drive to the Ridge and take his man card. When I heard the Timifer thing, I was about to pull it right out of his wallet. But that's
Michigan Life above the 45th. What's up, guys? Here's a good question. Robert Young Jr. So how is Lissa doing? Because I haven't heard a peep from her all live.
I'm doing good.
She's got her hat down low, which I've already seen a couple of comments about that. Can't see Lissa's face.
Pick it up.
You know, she's just trying to, rock out and represent for,
come on,
country to country. You know what I mean? Hey, I tell you what, though, she's got the best shirt on of the night, for sure. Let's see here.
Have to get a word in.
Yeah, I know. With these two.
Oh, yeah.
Well, see, I kind of have to because it's my live, so I got to kind of host it.
And I tried to say I can't take her anywhere, but now this is proof that I take her places. So
there you go.
Well, I'm always accused of cracking the whip on them.
Yeah. Cindy Brown says, "Come on, Homesteading Bears fan since the Super Bowl shuffle." Yes, I am that old. Nice. Let's trade paint said fried eggs and bacon. Man, you know I ain't ate since Bevel's this morning. Let's not talk about
that. That does sound good.
Timifer is like ping pong ball. He is all over the place.
I just seen that West House.
Yeah, he's everywhere but on the ridge working.
Oh.
Kind of like his tractor. Don't know nothing about work.
He put a little threat now that it might do some work. I don't know. I'm not going to hold my breath because I got plenty of work.
You know, it's easy to talk about it. It's a whole nother thing to be about it.
Lone Cowboy Adventure said, "So, has Tara been cracking the whip to get you guys to work or just been sitting around?"
Oh, no. I've been cracking that whip because winter is a-coming, and we have got to wrap up the build on the tiny house because I want to be out of the camper and into the tiny house by the time.
Well, that was it. Ken rode down on his Harley to visit, and of course I think he was cracking the whip harder than her. I was okay with hanging out, and he was all itching to go get a countertop cut. Right. So he'd come over to help. I was like, "This ain't my fault now. You wanted to work."
I've been cracking the whip.
Watching her a little too much.
Joy said, "Dave, it would be nice to see 6 people sitting in this live. Yeah, it would be nice to find a 6th one that'll fit. But until I find that, it ain't happening. I mean, I can bring Ryder over here, or Domino, or whatever.
A couple little people.
I did. Thank you, Cindy. I'm glad that you liked it. I'm loving the backsplash too. It's really turning out exactly the way I wanted. I hope I can finish off the rest of the kitchen.
Hey, so Bitty Boo Brown said, "Are y'all going to the Pine Cone meetup in October? When is the Pine Cone meetup?"
I'm not going.
We're
It's the middle of October sometime. It's down in Texas. We're not gonna go. We know we want to go. But timeline, because I think it's the second week in October or something like that. That second weekend or somewhere around there. We just have too much going on that.
I'm actually going to be gone the first week of October.
And the third week.
Yeah, and the third week. What's the
Champ, the fishing trip?
Oh, yeah, and the third week. So I'm already going to be gone 2 weekends out of October already.
And I think I'm going to be gone the second and third weekend.
Yeah.
Nice.
Let's see here. Let's trade paint, White Rock Nation, 13 and 15. 931. Are we not going to break? I thought we got 9 minutes to break 1,000. Let's break 1,000.
Man.
With all these great people in here, I could see if it was just me, but you know, with these great people, we should be over 1,000. I'm just saying.
Maybe if we could get Lisa to talk a little more, we can get it down.
Oh, there we go.
It says October 13th and 14th is time.
Yeah, that's the weekend that I had planned to going to Cleveland with Goat Days to go watch the 49er game.
Brenda said, "You all are great. I'm loving this live." I'm loving it too. I'm really glad these guys came and hung out.
Sherry had a good joke, or Jacqueline has a joke. It said, "Why did the cell phone have to get glasses? Because it lost its contacts."
Nice.
Mike, did you see Tim from Ridgely said, "Hey, I got 2 e-bikes and an off-road e-scooter catching up to you, DD5."
Ooh, I see you, Tim.
I'm actually in negotiations right now for an e-bike myself, just so I can actually go on a ride with everybody.
I've been telling him, man, that'd be so great. The next time we all get together, we could finally get all of our bikes together and be a real biker gang.
Yeah. We love ours.
I said I nicknamed ours the Harley. The closest I was gonna have to getting a Harley.
And when you watch our videos and I talk about where our bikes are parked, I have the like you seen when you were down there, you seen the shed with the bikes.
Yeah.
I call it the hog pen.
Nice.
Kevin Texas says the barndominium might get done in 2027. Talking about Tim.
Oh yeah.
That's about right.
Right after the Dozer video comes out.
Yeah. Well, that's going to come out in late 2026.
Steve Walker, Mike, you started taking the shack down yet? We actually went out today to start taking the shed down or the tiny house down, and the neighbor actually had the gate locked. I think he forgot we were coming out today, so we're gonna get with him again and try again tomorrow.
Queen's Banquet says, "What's up? H-Town in the house. Love you guys."
Riverlet Heart, hello there. Said I was almost late.
There, the backsplash. Oh, I'm way down here.
Nana Carol's in the house. How's it going?
Oh, Robert's and Bellier Christmas game. Oh no, they go live right after.
Corners Family Homestead. Y'all are going to be called the mild bunch. We are pretty mild.
Someone had asked whether or not you were going to get chickens on the homestead before winter.
Yes, absolutely. My chickens are actually already born and almost ready to go with bobblehead. I would say literally in the next couple of weeks.
Right.
For sure. That's already a done deal. Actually, when I go over there to help bobblehead, I will actually be picking certain ones.
Ah, okay.
So, yeah, that's actually coming. David, have you found a lady friend yet? Robin. Well,
I know lots of friends that are ladies of yours.
Yeah, I know all kinds of women. Now, I'm not going to get into all that, guys. You know, hey, I'm a good hunter, though. Just know that. Everybody says I can't shoot straight, but I disagree.
Yeah. Kelly Harris said, "Come on, I would love to meet all you guys. I think it would be a great time."
It would be a great time. It would be a great time.
McKevin said, "Sending cool air from New Hampshire. Send it."
Yes, please. Please, because I sweated my booyaka off today.
What's up, Brian Wilkerson?
David, stay away from the ladies. Well, see, that's hard.
A Cuddly Texan said, David, your chickens were in Jeff's latest video.
Nice. Nice.
Yeah.
I'm going to have to watch that. Take your time, David. I am taking my time. Absolutely.
Listen, Glenn and Shannon Salty Life said they've got a female-only biker club. They call themselves the Menstrual Cycles.
Now that's a good one.
Yeah.
That is a good one. I tell you what, I bet that's a mean bunch.
Oh.
Only once a month.
Well, look at here.
Hope they don't schedule their group rides all at the same
Yeah.
time a month. That'd be a little
But-
rough.
It don't matter if they do or don't. It all level itself out. I think there should be something investigated with that because
Mm-hmm.
if that and yawn,
Yeah.
you know, you put a bunch of
Yawn,
women
yeah.
together, all their cycles kind of come together, and I could be on the phone with somebody across the world, and if I yawn, they yawn. Now you tell me.
Right.
There's something to that.
Mm-hmm.
There is something to that.
Freedom Redbird said, Mike is blinding us. You need a tan, Mike. Hey, I try to get all the sun I can.
Let's see here. About 2 hours before the rain. Maybe.
Yeah,
I hope not. We have a long drive home.
it is supposed to have a couple of little chances here and there.
Yeah. Oh, 3 Mississippi.
Oh, Sid and Mike and Frankie at 3 Mississippi. What's up, guys?
going on, guys?
Hey.
Hey. William Baker. Oh, now that David is single, all the ladies are waiting David to be their stud love in her arm candy. David's busy.
Yeah.
You're gonna have to catch me probably during winter because I got a lot to do before winter.
Mm-hmm.
Hey,
Well, I
shout,
don't know. We almost look at it as the winter time is kind of our catch up from what we couldn't. We stay busy in the summer, but you know, as you guys have realized too, is you can't, you know, and they've been making comments with the tan, right? We got that when we went to Michigan. They're like, we thought you guys would be more tan. Well, the difference is the sun is so hot
brutal.
down here that you can't be in it during the day.
man.
So then we
Run
use the
from it.
winter time to make
You
up.
forget to tell us that.
Yeah. Oh, true. We are talking to Florida.
Me and Mike
Florida
was in it all summer. Like somebody,
Yeah.
we missed
Well,
the memo.
Yeah, I guess that's where they came from the south and came north, and we came from the north to
No,
south.
it just means that we ain't got no damn sense.
Yeah,
That's all that means.
we got tricked.
Yeah, we got tricked.
Yeah.
Me and Mike cooked this summer. Look, I'm looking like the.
There was
the most
days that
weekend.
we did, and but it got too hot. Nope, stuck out in the ACs until it was cool enough out to work again.
I mean, it was a game changer when we got AC in the tiny house so that we could actually work on it.
Preach.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know that feeling.
Yeah.
Do Eclipse and the goats have a shelter? Well, matter of fact, they do.
They too.
That
They do.
video will be coming out maybe tomorrow, maybe the next day.
Shiloh Acres brought up a good point, and it's something David and I have actually been talking about something, and I told Lissa that would be a good time to implement it. Remember how we were talking about getting together once a week and hanging out, maybe by the fire pit, maybe do it on Fridays. Maybe we can nudge them back into a fired up Fridays, guys.
Maybe. Well, first I gotta get a kitchen set up. Right
So-
now I'm a hot spot.
Kenneth Lone Cowboy is he says, how rough is your driveway? Is the creek you cross usually have water? Ken, if you're talking about trying to come up for a visit on the bike, my recommendation, no.
Bring a truck.
2 minute warning, Auntie Ann said.
2 minutes.
Oh,
Robinson
you
Belly
kidding me?
Acres.
Wow.
It flies. When you're having
Wow.
a good
I mean,
time.
ours fly
Oh,
too,
yeah.
but wow.
947 right now.
Nice.
$5 super chat, Rundle Grunland. Jason looks like a giant next to all of you.
Hey, believe it or not, I'm actually bigger than Jason.
Yeah.
It's all in the chairs. I was
It's all in the chairs. He's
Yeah.
got the high back chair. I noticed that when
It's easier to hide Big Booty Judy in a zero
I was
gravity.
noticing when we did the keeping it real, and he was sitting beside me in the high, straight up.
Yeah, just the regular chair.
I look like a little dude beside him or whatever, but in all reality, I'm bigger than him.
It's all in perspectives, folks.
Hey,
Good
it's
lesson
all
for
about
ya.
the angles.
I take advantage of it though, with the fact that he actually is, because it's not very often that I can get around someone that's actually bigger than I am. So I'm like, hey,
But thank you so much for having us today.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I've had a blast today.
It's been fun. And thank you guys for allowing us to be here too.
Oh yeah, and we got 0 minutes left. So if you have not went over to these guys' channels, why? Who? Say it. White Rock Homestead. White Rock Homestead, guys.
I got my own name wrong.
Yep. I got them right with that little quickness.
It is.
White Rock Homestead. Go over there. Make sure that you subscribe. Tell them that Come On and Timmy first sent you over there, and give them a subscribe and a like. Hit the notification bell because they got a lot of cool stuff going on. Don't forget about old DD5 is alive on the mountain. And come on, we was graced with Lissa on the live tonight.
I can't believe Lissa came down, guys.
But I love every single one of y'all.
Yes.
And until we see each other again, come on, let's go on another adventure.
All right, hi Mike.
Hi, Mike. Hi.